the stupid video now because it's kind of also a like a test of our future video capabilities. Not streaming it, of course.
Right. But it makes sense to go ahead and at least do this part of it. Yeah, might as well. You're right.
We fucked ourselves yesterday, so I'll make sure it all works.
Well, and we've just been getting deep-dicked by technology this week. Anyway, we're going to talk about
we could probably just talk about it, right? I mean, you're not recording yet, are you? Okay, well, this will be all for the YouTube list watchers then. All
right, fair enough. All right,
here
we go.
Are we doing the intro music? Like, nah, this is just a weird video. We don't.
I mean, I am on the one that's going to go up, but
yeah, this would be the part we go cue intro music.
Right. I mean, I guess I could be like, exactly
right. I mean, I'm not mad at that.
No. All right. All right, here we go. Ready? Actually, I guess like if Henno were on here, I would be like, "Hey, do you remember the lyrics?" No. Okay. In 3, 2, 1. Hey, enthusiasts, what's happening? This is Salty Language, but we're not giving this one an episode number because this isn't an official episode.
This is one of those episodes where we just got repeatedly dicked over by the tech gods. Is there a tech god?
You know what? I don't know, man. Listen, the way things have gone for us this week, I feel like there's a whole bunch of them, and we've just been a train was run on us.
Yeah, for sure.
So, yeah. I'm just going to basically title this one, Salty Short. So, just like a high school gym teacher shorts,
You mean sexy.
Short, yeah.
I mean, I guess, right? I mean, I guess we should kind of go over what because normally we record on Sunday nights. It's now what, Tuesday? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm told.
My birthday night. Yeah.
Yes. We are recording on the day of
my birth. We went back in time. We're actually inside the vagine right now. That's terrifying.
What's really terrifying is we're both fully grown and there's still room for us in there.
Yeah, that's true. That's fucked up.
That's very terrifying. Can you imagine having to birth my head at full adult size?
Damn,
oh my God.
My poor mother.
Oh, this is going to be horrible. I like your mom too.
She's dealing with a stress fracture in her like shin bones and shit right now. Imagine after that.
Good. Right. It'd be like her collarbone by then. I'd split her in twain if you would.
Need a heavy dose of calcium supplements. Calcium supplements and some vitamin D.
And some corrective surgery.
And probably a wheelchair.
Yeah.
So apparently it's Hephaestus is a guy. I don't know. I don't speak Greek. That can go. No, that goes a couple different ways if you're into that weird lingo.
Oh, I was thinking that was a throwback to an old episode.
He's apparently the god of technology. And he's been actively dicking over to Salty Language Podcast this week.
Oh, just
God,
try
brutal,
to,
bro. I mean, it was Sunday. I thought I was just having internet problems, like my router or something was jacked up. Nah, it was my internet in general was just down.
Yeah,
and I don't know how long.
Right, and mine the same day was a little wonky. It wasn't. It was stable enough, but it wasn't great.
I just know that I sat down here and we chatted for a little while, and then it was just like disconnect. I'm like, what the hell? And I couldn't get back online. I went and reset my router, nothing. So I get on the old cellular data and go to some stupid website like isitdown.com. I don't remember what it was called. And it was just flat out no internet in my area.
Yeah.
And of course, after you and I were like, well, let's just do this like tomorrow or something, internet comes back up.
Right.
Like I had everything shut down here in the studio. I was upstairs. I think I just I was
Yeah.
gonna play like some Skyrim or something because Michelle was doing work or something in her office.
I was already in the other room and had
There you
Stardew
go, and
Valley
then
fired up.
fucking
So
internet's back. It's like, of course it is.
right. That's why when you said it for a quick minute, I was like, well, and I was like, no. I was like, you know what? If it's been unstable for a while, it's probably best to just give it a full day, let it breathe a little bit, and hopefully it'll be better
plus
Monday.
It was kind of, I was looking at the time too. I'm like, man, I gotta get up for work tomorrow because I'm
True.
still essential. I actually ordered a Dr. Evil Essential sticker for my hard hat. I can't wait for that to show up. Yeah, for sure. But yeah, so then yesterday we had a great show. It was over 2 hours of pure joy and bliss. I always know when you and I are just having fun, it's going to be fun for people to listen to. I also know that when you and I are having fun, most of the time it's just for us, just like yesterday.
Yeah. Because it was. You're right. We had a lot of fun. Covered a lot of whatnot, and then we wrapped her up. We were like, man, strong stuff. And then I clicked back over to Audacity, and I'm like, there's nothing recorded.
Well, and it's funny. Well, because earlier Tech Gods again, we're like, we're gonna live stream. We've been talking about it for like weeks, and we're like, we're going live, and we couldn't do it last week.
And every time we've tried to do the live stream since we've been back to the thought process of let's do a live stream, it's just not. Things just have not worked out.
So we started going live, and internet wonky again. I was getting all these weird alerts from YouTube, and we were just like, you know what, fuck it, let's iron out some more details. Like now I have the thing working with Skype. Couldn't get that to go at all yesterday. Whatever.
Not at all.
Or the week before.
Or the week before.
So but it works now, and I'm gonna this is gonna be up on YouTube if you guys want to watch us, talk at each other with a van in the background. That's up to you.
Yeah.
But internet was wonky, so like whatever. And I was like, well, I'm gonna still record it to make sure this all works, and I'll still put the video up on YouTube. So you were like, oh fuck, no recording. I'm like, Bryan, I got it, man. I recorded everything.
Hold on.
Oh.
So before that, though, like with Audacity, I realized, because I'm like, well, I played the intro song, and then as soon as the intro song was done, I clicked the record button on Audacity, and it was working, but it must have just stopped because, like I said, there was nothing. Like, there's a little gap of silence that I had, not the background noise record I usually do, but there was this little gap of silence and then nothing. So then, like you said, you were like, bro, you were like, I got you.
I recorded the whole thing
fan.
on video. I got it. And then I went back and randomly scrubbed in the middle and clicked, and I had the video. I had zero audio.
Part of me feels like you should just put up the video anyway, and we should just call it the silent.
I could just get
episode
a bunch of
or
foreign
something
movie
like
soundtracks, just put it in the background. Dubbed in Spanish for your pleasure. El Salto.
Because it's like you've got. There's a whole video. There's no audio for it. It's
at some point, if we're ever once we're allowed to mingle in person again. We could just put the video up and you have a few cocktails and just voice dub over it.
Oh, God. That'd be terrifying. What is going on? Now my computer's trying to launch something.
I'm telling you, it's Hephaestus or whatever. Hephaestus. I should get a little plaque and put them up on the wall.
Do we need to make sacrifices?
Maybe.
I have some old computers I could donate.
The guy next door's got a
something.
kid. I'm sure I can get a hold of him.
This was for Festus, right? Not
whatever his name
or whatever you called him. By the way, every time Festus was a wrestler's name in
That's a
WWE for a
terrible
while.
name.
So it was, yeah, it was pretty bad. He later became, I believe, it's Luke Gallows, who's a much much better name.
Festus?
But yeah,
Was he like a party animal? Did he come out with those
yeah.
little poppers that shot like crepe paper and all that?
No, you should look him
creepy
up.
paper.
Type in WWE Festus.
All right, let's see here.
I love it. Oh man. So yeah, so we get through all that stuff and realize
what the
that
fuck
we have
is this guy's
between
deal? He's got a cul-de-sac. He's got the high-rise like shorts and a bow tie. What is he supposed to be, like a terrible male stripper? What was his character?
I don't even remember what the gimmick was. It wasn't good.
It looks
That's all I
horrifying.
remember. Yeah, I'm so happy for the guy that, when WWE cut him, he, ended up going over to New Japan with his friend Carl Machine Gun Anderson, and they formed a pretty formidable tag team.
Fair enough.
So actually enough, they came back to WWE and then just recently got cut in those big layoffs a week or two ago.
They probably looked at his old pictures and were like,
No, listen, they gave him that
I
gimmick, so,
don't understand what I don't know what the gimmick is.
Sometimes you're not supposed to. Vince, like us, Vince does things just for himself at times.
It's in the Google, Brian. WWE Festus gimmick.
All right.
Yeah, it's nothing really. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, that's why I said it's. I don't even remember it. That's how not memorable. Also, if I believe correctly, that was kind of during a time I wasn't really watching WWE.
Well, for sure, right?
For obvious reasons. Clearly, it was quality.
He said, okay, Gallows spoke to Chasing Glory. We talked about his Festus gimmick. While the gimmick was not the most intelligent and brought him a lot of fame. Okay. That's so. He does not hate the gimmick. So they don't even talk about what the gimmick was.
Right.
I don't
That's the
understand.
gimmick. It was a gimmick about nothing. It was the Seinfeld of gimmicks. It was a gimmick about nothing.
That's the worst kind of gimmick, in my opinion.
Yeah, it wasn't.
Yeah.
So there you go. So that Festus is clearly the god of technology,
for sure, right? Because he's a loser.
Oh man. So yeah, between the two of us, zero audio. It's pretty good. Oh man,
it is what it is, though, and we've had it happen to us a couple times in the past, Brian, where we record an episode. I'm sorry, we quote unquote record an episode just for us,
right?
And unfortunately, a lot of those ones that we do just for us are really good.
Yeah, the one that'll always stand out to me, like I told you yesterday, was that one where we did one. We both were like, "Man, that was fun." Blah blah blah. You leave my place, and halfway, you were halfway home, and I called or texted you or whatever, and was like, "Dude, we got nothing. It stopped recording. Or didn't record. Like we've got nothing." And I believe that was the time when we were like, "Well, it was so much fun. We'll just do it again." And learned very quickly
you can't
what a mistake that was.
Magic. Yeah.
Yeah. And
that's
yeah.
Exactly. And I have my notes because there's some stuff I still want to talk about, and I'm sure we'll have a new take on some of the shit when we actually do a real episode.
Yeah, that was, like I said, that was just the old dress rehearsal.
Exactly. It was like Festus in front of no crowd. I still don't understand it.
Man.
The gimmick there. I gotta move these cougar boxes. Rare cougar box.
Oh shit! I know,
right?
Don't let them around me. Tony's boxes are attacking
clearly, Brian,
me.
you see the brand of that paper.
All right. Well, like we said, this is just going to be a little a little quick snippet to just keep y'all updated because we wanted to throw a little something out there, and we're still planning on putting an episode up, at some point this week. We're not exactly sure when yet, but as long as we're allowed to,
right,
I should
exactly.
say.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Yeah. Yeah. So, yep. So yeah, I guess you
not
got
really.
anything else
I mean, this little bit of nonsense was fun anyway. So
yeah. Well, I got obviously happy birthday. I'm sure everyone listening, right here is where I'll put in the happy birthday song.
Just real quick.
Yeah.
So I sent you a picture of that painting, right? Because I showed, because Michelle asked me maybe last week. She's like, "Do you have any pictures of your shop?" Because she's like, "I just want to." And I'm like, "Oh yeah, like Bryan and I set up that Facebook page that we never made public."
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
And
I was like,
right.
"Oh
I
yeah,
forgot
I
about
think we
that.
put photos on, and there's probably 12 photos on there." So I let her flip through them, and then she asked me to send them to her because she wanted to send them to her mom. Which I totally believe because her mom's always curious about stuff like that. So when I opened up the gift today, and then she's like, "Do you know what it is?" I'm like, "Fuck yeah, I know what it is." And she's like, "Oh, you sure?" Because it's like I did a real like rough.
Yeah.
I was trying to do like a minimalist, abstract version of. I'm like, "Yeah," I'm like, I think it's awesome. And she's like,
it was
are you sure? And I'm like, "Tell you what, I'm gonna take a picture of it. I'm gonna send it to Bryan with no context besides you know what this is." And you nailed it immediately.
Yeah, and of course I did.
Yeah.
Yeah. I could even tell you, I know exactly where it is in the shop. It'd be like if you were standing where that half wall was, looking at the wall where on the other side of that wall was the window washing place. Because it was where we had our statues and mini busts and whatnot, and then our comic racks were right to the right. So I knew what it was.
She's like, "Are you sure?" I'm like, "Yeah, this thing's fucking cool."
Yeah, she even got part of the big
Mech Warrior table.
table. I couldn't think of the game. Yeah.
I know, right? That's
so
like,
yeah,
that
it was
a
awesome.
Cool ass gift.
So wait, what you're saying is she didn't want to send those pics to her mom? It was all a
ruse?
ruse?
I'm sure her mom was also like wanted to, Yeah, she wanted to know the legend that is, Bryan and Tony, I guess. I mean, there's, 400 and some odd episodes she should probably not listen to. They hear about the legends of us.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Yeah, there's about 3
exactly.
maybe she could listen to.
Like the movie reviews, the enthusiast episodes.
Right, I was going to say, unfortunately, those are the ones that didn't get published.
For sure, right? Man.
Yeah. So, all right. Well, we'll be back later in the week with a full episode to, fully arouse you. Sorry, just getting you to half chub right now, but, it happens. Yeah. So, we're just edging you is what we're doing.
Correct.
All right. Well, as always, check out the site, saltylanguage.com. I'm not going to go through all the other stuff.
Yeah, just stay tuned.
Enough.
How about that?
So, yeah.
Right.
So, and we will